Good morning, friends. We have a couple things that we have to box up before we head out today. 3 eBay, 1 Etsy. This set, do you guys remember that crinkle glass phase I went through where I kept finding it everywhere? I had this set listed for $49.99, ended up taking a $40 offer on it. It's a cute little juice set. The glasses are pretty small. But bought this set from Salvation Army. I think altogether I paid $10 for it. Not sure it was totally worth it in the long run because it's going to be a giant pain in my butt to wrap each one of these glasses individually in cardboard. Make sure it's safe to be shipped. It's just thin glass. It's going to be a very, very tedious process. But yeah, sold it for $40, bought for $10. It is what it is. This, I'm not entirely sure where we got this. I think this is one of Keegan's books that he grew out of. I'm not sure though. It's cool. The Visual Dictionary of Cars. I mean, for a kid that likes vehicles, this is definitely a cool book. I don't think we have any money into it because I don't know where it came from. I had to double check what I sold it for. It sold for $7.99 plus the cost of shipping. You know, for a book, it's not too bad. I don't sell very many books. Next, we have Ernest the Balancing Bear. This thing's from the 80s. It is newish. It's never actually been played with. The box shows some wear, but the actual pieces are new, never actually used. It's a cool piece. We picked this up at a thrift store, I don't know, for like $2 or $3 a while ago. We have sat on this for a minute. It did not sell as quickly as I had hoped, but that's okay. Sold it for $30 plus the cost of shipping, so we definitely made some profit there. And then speaking of something I thought would sell a lot quicker, this has sold over on Etsy. Picked this up from Salvation Army. It's vintage. It is stamped Japan right there on the bottom. I really thought that this would sell a lot faster than what it did. I'm not entirely sure why it took so long to sell. I believe I paid $8 for it at Salvation Army and sold it on Etsy. I'm double checking the price because I'm pretty sure it was $30, but I don't want to give you guys the wrong prices. Okay, yep, $30. Sold it for $30. So I'm going to get this stuff boxed up, and then it's actually Rich's mom's birthday today, so happy birthday to Sharon. We are going to head out that direction, see if we can find any yard sales. I don't know, just see what we can get into. So I guess we're waiting on a potential buyer that is going to come look at all of the planter pots that I've hoarded over the years. Some had plants in them, some did not have plants in them. But apparently somebody should be on their way to come look at these. And then Rich did throw in the vintage planter pots that I've had hoarded in drawers and cupboards. Anyway, those are, hopefully, a few of them will go. And then I listed these two plant stands, vintage, mid-century, modern style. I had them listed for $15 a piece or $25 for both. This one with the hairpin legs is pending, so we need to stick this out on the deck. So $15 for that if all goes well. She should be here between 10 and 10:30. She actually bought quite a few. You can see there's holes on the table. And now we have garage sailing money because of course we need more stuff. That's a lot at once. So we're gonna hit the road here in a sec, go see if we can find some yard sales. Finally, after about 30 miles, 35 miles,
about that,
we finally found a garage sale sign. We have not found the garage sale yet, but we did see a garage sale sign. Well, I think we found it. Looks like they are moving. Good call. Ooh, we killed it. $1 for a Don Featherstone signed Easter rabbit blow mold. $1. One whole dollar. Box of these super old bears for $5. Now, I don't really know anything about these specifically. And I mean, condition, meh. But look at them. I love them. For $5. $5. And then check this out. I got 2 Swatch watches in really good condition. I don't know if they work, but Swatch watches, man. Check this one out. This one is 1996 Atlanta Olympics Swatch watch. Now I have no idea what the value of either of those are, but I paid 50 cents a piece for them. 50 cents a piece. Dude, we super scored. We've made it back to the house, and as you can see, plant stand is gone, which means there should be, and there is, $15 in the bin. I love when that happens. I have no idea where I got that plant stand. I don't know if I garbage picked it or got it from an auction. Who freaking knows? But I definitely did not spend 15 bucks on it, so profit. And what we found at the garage/yard sales, I'm in love with this piece. I am absolutely in love with the blow mold. It is a pretty large Don Featherstone blow mold. I do not think that this one has a light. I think that it's just like decorative. I've actually seen these before being used as a decoration at a thrift store, and they weren't lit up or anything, so I don't think that this one does light up. I think that it's just a decorative blow mold. Got the super old teddy bears that I do not know the value of. I'm not sure the year of these either. All I know is that they are incredibly old. I don't see any markings or anything on them. And we've got the Swatch watches. I did look up the 1996 Atlanta Olympics one and used probably like, I don't know, 25, 30 bucks, but not bad for 50 cents a piece. And then I did not show the mirror that I picked up for 5 bucks. I've purchased these quite a bit at auctions, and I always sell them between like $25 and $35. This one is in pretty good condition, so I should be able to get 30, 35 out of that, no problem. So even though it wasn't a giant haul, we did pretty well for, I think we spent a grand total of 12 bucks or something like that. Yeah. Not sure if you guys remember this piece. We garbage picked it a couple weeks ago. It's heavy metal, just like a wall hanging decorative plaque thing. Anyway, finally got it listed, and it is pending porch pickup for $10. So we gotta get this outside and continue to photograph stuff. Rich is on a roll with these. Just sold $30 more worth of our empty planter pots. He's freaking killing it. I'm just gonna keep letting him do his thing. And while I'm at it, that metal medallion, I believe, got picked up, so there should be another 10 in here. Ooh, garage selling money. Ugh. Cool, garbage picked that piece. We didn't have any money into that either. And we're about to fling more stuff out the door. This is actually a Keegan's personal boat, but since we have kayaks now, he says he doesn't need it, so put it up for 10 bucks. Somebody's supposed to be picking it up here pretty soon. Boat's gone. I'm assuming money is probably in the bin, babe?
Yes.
More. I was gonna say garage sale money, but man, it's been rough out there with garage sales. Yeah, well, we're jumping into Saturday. We sold a few things that have to be shipped out. This time we have 3 Etsy, 1 eBay. We'll start with this side and just kind of work our way that way. This is a blanket, a vintage like 1990s Looney Tunes twin size blanket. Picked this up at a Goodwill. I believe I paid in the $2 to $3 region for that, and sold it on Etsy. I had to get my phone out of my pocket. Sold it on Etsy for 20 bucks. So not a giant profit, but definitely some sort of profit. And then we're going to go to the swung glass vase that I picked up not that long ago at a garage sale. I think I paid $1 for it. Sold it on Etsy for 25 bucks plus the cost of shipping, so did pretty freaking swell on that piece. I love the color. I love the blue. There's no damage. It's just a really pretty piece. And then we can move on to these etched glass candlestick holders. These sold over on eBay. and I have had these for pretty much forever. I am fairly certain that I had gotten these from like a box lot or some auction leftovers. Not something that I would particularly spend money on because A, they're clear, B, there's really nothing special about them that I can decipher. And they sold for a whopping $8 plus shipping. Oh well, can't win them all. And last but not least is this piece. Rich actually found this piece at a thrift store. You can see it says Hawaii on it, and it is marked Pahoku Kiln, handmade in Hawaii, which, I don't know, we both thought was pretty neat. We've had it for longer than I thought we would have. It's been probably a year, maybe longer. I cannot specifically remember what we paid for it either, so that doesn't help with trying to tell you guys what we're doing here. But it's sold on Etsy for 22 bucks, so score there. We definitely made a profit. These items are going to get boxed up and ready to be shipped out, and this piece is actually going back to Hawaii, believe it or not. And then I'm going to just wrap this up for you guys and get it edited and get it out in the process. So we will see you on the next. Bye, guys.